to starting to actually model the little grey alien. So now we've got the reference images in the front and side. What we need to do is set up the eyes. So with this point-by-point modelling with a reference, we'll put in a temporary eye, and that's just something that we can model around and use as a reference really as we're modelling. So we'll use a basic sphere like so, and in this side view here I'll just use keyboard R and rotate it roughly around, so we've got this bit at the front which will represent a bit of where the iris would be. And what we'll do is we'll keep it permanently subdivided, so I'll hit it twice with C, which will give us a nice smooth eyeball like so. And then what I'll do is change the look of the object. So first of all we'll go to display and we'll change it to smooth shade like so. And that's simply because we're not going to do any modelling on this eye, it's just as a reference point, so a nice smoothed object would be useful. And then we'll go to editor and material editor. Now what we've got here is the ability to add materials to various models. So first of all we'll hit new like so, and we'll call this one eye, and we'll then change it to a light green colour for now, just so as we've got a nicely defined, and we'll hit a not defined colour. We'll hit the ambient up a bit so it's nice and bright, and hit apply, and that'll give us a nice different colour. It gives a good contrast when we start modelling the alien like so. While we're doing it now, we'll just create another new material here, and we'll call this one skin. We won't apply this to anything, but this is what we'll use for the alien, and he's a grey alien, so we'll just give him a darker grey than our default colour like so. We'll apply that in a moment. Okay, so let's just close down material editor. Now the problem with point by point modelling with references is that you can't always see it. So if you're now modelling over the top of these images, quite understandably you're not going to be able to see through it. So if we click on the model and we go to display, object display mode, we can turn the eye to ghost shade mode, or we could turn it to wireframe mode. So wireframe mode would give us that. If I just hit spacebar while I'm hovering over that, and that will give us the single view again. And I can just scale the eye like so, move it with W, and we want to roughly place it where the eye is going to be like so. Bear in mind what an eye shape is like inside the head, so we're trying to work out roughly where the eye would be in the head. So go back to object mode, F, scale it a little bit more and move it across like so, and I think that would be about right. Now as you can see, it's difficult to see the wireframe there, so we'll use a different mode instead. Just wanted to show you that one so that you're aware of it. We'll go to ghosted mode. So ghosted mode is simply a ghosted out version of your material. We've chosen the green so we know that's eye colour. You've still got the wireframe because we've got that set on. We can take that off actually by doing display object hide wireframe, and then we've just got the eye shaded but ghosted, which is probably the best way to do it. So keep spacebar and we'll go back to the front, and then we've got the side right by the looks of things, so we'll just simply hit the object in front mode and we'll just double check that it looks about right in the front mode. I'd probably say it needs to be shrunk down a little bit more and just a tiny bit lower. Because we've shrunk it now, go back to the right view and bring it forward like so. Now don't worry about the other side, because we're simply going to be modelling this side here, everything down the right hand side, and using an instance mirror to flip it across when we're ready. But most of the modelling will occur without any mirroring. We just simply model away until we've done the core of this side. As you can see there, now we've got the eye set up and we're ready to roll, add in actual geometry for the eyelid and the eye shape around the eye.